Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Quantum Club and maybe you're wondering, is this legit? Alright, can you really make money with this opportunity? Should we be joining this MLM company, or is it a big waste of time? Let's check it out. Now, anytime if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've literally reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, right? Some of them are really good, some of them are so-so. A lot of them though that I've reviewed are a big waste of time. So let's check out Quantum Club to find out where this sits, compared to all the other money-making opportunities out there. All right. Now, Quantum Club is basically run by an individual called David Wood. Right. David Wood was previously the owner of Empower Network with David Sharp. Right. I was actually a part of Empower Network, made quite a lot of money there, but eventually David Wood filed for bankruptcy with Empower Network because he basically ran it into the ground, unfortunately. Right. So he had a lot of personal problems. Here's an article that explains it all. Right. But I was, right in the trenches of that happening. Unfortunately, it was a great company, but David Wood had a lot of personal issues, and it just wasn't a very well-run company in the end, and they had to shut that down, unfortunately, right? So this is his newest launch. It's his newest project. It's called the Quantum Club, and essentially what it is, it's a multi-level marketing company where they're basically selling an AI forex trading bot that they call the Quantum Hulk bot. All right. Now this bot costs $14,997. All right. So it's basically a $15,000 bot. And what it does is it runs on some special algorithm that we don't know about, we don't know how it works, and it's going to help people to invest money on autopilot through forex trading, right? And if you want to join their business, basically, in order for you to become an affiliate or to join the MLM, you either have to outright buy the bot for basically $15,000, right? Or you can sell the bot to somebody else, generate a commission of $4,000, right, per sale that you make, and that's how you would basically enter the compensation plan. Now, because it's a multi-level marketing company, they have a very, very elaborate compensation structure, which just looks crazy. I don't understand it. It's just a very, very complex, very difficult to understand compensation plan, okay? But essentially, if you wanted to recruit other people into the business, you can also make commissions from them, all right? It's, multiple levels deep, that sort of thing, but extremely complicated, which I don't think is very great for an MLM, because if you can't explain that to your brother or your father or your mother or to someone online, then it's going to be very, very complex. But that's essentially what it is. Okay, now that's what it is in a nutshell. All right, now there are a few things that you need to understand about this particular opportunity, right? So I've been reviewing programs for a very, very long time. If you look at my channel, I've literally reviewed thousands of different strategies, programs, courses, business models, make money online websites, free and paid, right? And some of them are really good, but a lot of them are just a big waste of time, right? Now, after going through the Quantum Club, there are a few things that you just need to understand about this particular opportunity, okay? So first of all, you have to understand that it is an AI forex trading bot tool that you're selling. Okay. Now here's the big problem with a lot of AI forex trading tools that are supposed to, run things on autopilot for you in the background, and you're supposed to make a lot of money from it, right? Most of the ones, I would say 90% of the AI bot tools that I have reviewed on my channel have ended up being scams. Okay, now I'm not saying that Quantum Club is a scam, but what I am saying is that most of the people that create this kind of product, it's just not a good product, because if the product was so amazing, why wouldn't they just use it for themselves? Why do they need to create a company and try and sell it to everybody, right? So it doesn't really make sense. Now, you could say they want to make money from the AI trading bot, but also, make money from the MLM opportunity, which is possible. But look, if I had a tool that could make me millions of dollars on autopilot because it's so clever, the AI is so good, I wouldn't sell it to anyone. I would just use it for myself, okay? So just something to consider, right? Another thing that I want to mention is that pretty much 90% of the AI trading bot tools that I've reviewed online have ended up being scams, okay? Now, one of them is called Tower Stake. You can see this review right here. I did it 2 weeks ago. Tower Stake just did an exit scam. Okay, they just pulled the rug. Nobody can withdraw their money. I basically called them out 2 weeks ago, and it ended up being, a scam, unfortunately, right? Another one which was huge was called Novatech, right? These guys operated for a few years under the radar. Everyone thought it was legit, and it ended up being a massive scam as well. Again, the owners, they've got, I think, a $2 billion class action filed lawsuit in New York. I mean, just crazy stuff. All right, all of these were AI bots. okay? And the big problem with AI bots is you don't really know what's going on. You don't know whether it's legit or whether it actually works, because the owners usually hide the way that it actually works, because most of the time they're not real, okay? So just something to consider before, joining the Quantum Club, okay? So a few things that I want to mention, right? First of all, this is MLM, so you have to be okay with joining a multi-level marketing organization. The second thing I would say, and these are some of the red flags that I see with the Quantum Club, right? The first thing is that David Wood has a spotty past, okay? So he built a very, very successful business, Empower Network, right? A lot of people made a lot of money, but a lot of people didn't make any money with this opportunity, and he just didn't run it very well. In the end, David Sharp, who now runs Legendary Marketer, which is a very successful company, right? He's gone on to do very well, but he left Empower Network midway. And then David Wood just ran it into the ground, unfortunately, because he had a lot of personal problems. So they filed for bankruptcy. So the first thing is that, yes, people can change, all right? And I'm not saying that, David Wood hasn't changed and things like that, but you just have to understand the background of where this comes from. And David Wood has a spotty background, okay? And now this is his new opportunity. So something to just keep in mind before joining an opportunity like this. The second thing I want to say is that they've got 2 other owners in the background that are undisclosed, okay? So anytime a company hides the background owners, again, that's a little bit of a red flag for me. I like transparency, especially when it comes to making money on the internet, right? You want to know who you're getting in business with, and there are 2 undisclosed owners, which I think is a red flag. Third thing is you don't know how the bot works, right? So anytime some company says that they've created a magical, mystical AI trading bot, right? But you don't know exactly how it works, that for me is a red flag. It was the same thing with Tower Stake, which ended up being an exit scam, and the same thing with Novatech, which ended up being a massive scam. Same thing, okay? You just have to trust, quote unquote, trust the owners that it works. I mean, when it's your hard-earned money, you need to, it comes down to a little bit more than just trust, okay? Now, the third thing I want to say is that they are not registered with the SEC. They're not registered with the Security and Exchange Commission, okay? Now, when a financial company that's going to take your money and trade it on the open market, okay, again, trade it, quote unquote, on the open market, because you don't really know if they're doing it that or not, right, is not registered with the SEC, then that is a problem, okay? That's a red flag. A lot of the opportunities that I called out that ended up being Ponzi schemes were not registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, all right? If you're trading securities, if you're trading Forex, you need to be registered with the SEC, otherwise that's potentially a massive red flag. And then the final thing that I should mention about the Quantum Club is that there are no audited financials of the bot performance. Now that's really, really important, all right? Because look, if you're going to be investing in any AI traded bot, you need to make sure that the way that the bot works and the performance of the historical performance has been audited. There are no audited financials, all right, of this particular bot. So that in and of itself, again, is a red flag. Now, when you add all of these things together, it's there are a lot of red flags here. Okay, so I'm not straight up saying that the Quantum Club is a Ponzi scheme. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that when you add all of these things together, there are just a lot of red flags behind the Quantum Club opportunity, right? And all I'm saying is that you just need to be careful. That's all, okay? So that's essentially what it is. All it is it's a high-ticket, multi-level marketing opportunity that's run by David Wood and 2 undisclosed individuals, where they're selling basically a $15,000 AI trading bot, Forex trading bot, that they call the Hulk, the Quantum Hulk bot, right? And it's supposed to trade on autopilot for you in Forex and give you some incredible returns, apparently, right? And it's a lot of money. And if you want to be a part of this, then you can resell it. And whenever you sell it to someone for $15,000, you will make a $4,000 commission, and you will earn multiple levels deep, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you can't make money from something like this. You probably can. But the question is how long is this going to be around, especially with all those little red flags that I spoke about earlier, right? David Wood's spotty past, 2 undisclosed owners, they're not registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they don't have any audited financials for the actual bot performance, which is a big problem, okay? And then when you combine all of that with a multi-level marketing structure, it starts to become very, very dodgy, all right? So again, if I were you, I wouldn't be investing in something like this, just because I've just reviewed so many programs like this that ended up being Ponzi schemes after a few years. All right, so just be careful is all I'm saying. This might end up being a great opportunity. The thing is, at the end of the day, right, here's the thing you need to understand. David Wood is an exceptional marketer. Right? He is a master of marketing, right? So there's no doubt that a lot of people will join the Quantum Club, but at the end of the day, is this going to be a solid program where they've got a real great AI Forex bot that actually generates real returns in the open market? It's a big question mark, right? And anytime there's a big question mark, it's a lot of money. It's $15,000 of your money that you're going to have to invest if you want to buy the bot yourself, right? Or you're going to be bringing in a lot of people. You got to feel good about what you're promoting, right? You need to know that it's 100% legit. And for me, there are just too many question marks around this, too many red flags for me to say that, it gets a stamp of approval from me. I would say probably just be very, very careful with this opportunity if you're deciding to go into it. That's all, okay? It's your hard-earned money. You can do whatever you want with it. And that's my review of David Wood's Quantum Club. All right. I hope you enjoyed this review. Now, if you're here watching this video though, and you are looking for a way to generate income online, listen, on this channel, I've reviewed literally hundreds and thousands of different strategies, methods, tools, websites, courses, business models to make money online. And out of all of them, I still think that there is one model that is great for a beginner, someone who has no experience, to go from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month online. And if you would like the free masterclass that goes through that strategy, just click the link below and I'll share that with you if you're interested in doing something like that. All right. I hope you enjoyed this review of David Wood's Quantum Club. Again, just be careful with what you invest in online, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.